I brought his costume over. We were going to a Halloween party at 4 o'clock. The party started, and I brought a Spider-Man costume over. He tried it on, and we were in my mother's backyard. I was with my other 2 sons and another young man, and we were looking at my grandson as he's running with his suit on. We were getting ready to leave, and I told him to go get a jacket. We were about to leave. A couple of young men were coming down the alley behind my mother's house property. They were going eastbound, and we saw them, but we didn't think much of it. We thought they would continue to go, but all of a sudden we heard these explosions, small explosions, and then one of them, both of them kind of retreated a little bit, and I could see he's pointing a pistol at me. I was about 15 feet away from him at that time, and he was firing right at me, pointing at my head. About 4 rounds went off, and he didn't hit me. I didn't really believe it was a real gun because I didn't see how you could miss at that close range. But nevertheless, when I decided to turn around to get away, because I looked at his face and I see his face, no, he wasn't playing, and I tried to take off running. That's when I got shot in the arm, in my left arm, and I had to jump the fence. I sustained some injuries from that. I went to the front of the house, came inside, and that's when I discovered that my grandson had been shot. I was hoping that maybe it's a scratch or wound, something minor, but it was a large amount of blood. And we later discovered that he had been shot in the back of the head, and the bullet came out over his right eye. Then I discovered my other son, which is my grandson's nephew. He was shot also in his right thigh, and a bullet exited the rear of his thigh and went straight through his leg. We went to the hospital, L.A.P.D medical, and at that point we saw my grandson, and they did a good job, trying to, keep him alive and everything, and he was a fighter. I give him a lot of credit for a 5-year-old to hold on as long as he did. Almost a day and a half, going on 48 hours for a little kid like that. So I'm proud of him to make it that far.
Wow.
That's pretty much what.
There is a $100,000 reward for any information on the homicide of Aaron Shannon Jr. The L.A.P.D department are urging you to call the Criminal Gang Homicide Division at area code 213-485-1383.